Why should platforms and organizations take the Fairwork pledge?
Well, again, it goes back to this issue around dignity of man and humankind, and ensuring that that a worker does get his rightful wage. And if we don't pay attention to these things and begin to commit what we stand for, what our ethos is, then we're going to continue demeaning the Nigerian worker. And that's also another thing we need to be mindful of. So this is not so much about, it's really about the ethos and the value system in which we're operating. So when an organization tells us that, they have their values and they name their core values as integrity, etc., those core values are bound in fair practices. So how do we ensure justice and equity? And that's what the Fair Work Pledge is trying to do. That, we're not saying that you're working in the platform economy, but even if you're not, do you support justice and equity for people who are working in this space? Because it's something we need to start thinking about. And if we don't start thinking about it, and we're also trying to say, we need to grow the platform economy, we need to use the platform economy, especially the labor platform economy, as a way to alleviating jobs, as a way to poverty eradication, and as a way to all these things, then if we're not also supporting instruments like the Fair Work Pledge to ensure that there is fairness and equity, then what we're just going to be doing is we're going to be dehumanizing the Nigerian worker. And this also goes back to, as we continue to see, when you're looking at immigration and remote work opportunities and stuff, how do we ensure that even if a Nigerian worker is working somewhere else in another company, then they're treating the person the same as they're treating a worker from Kenya, a worker from Germany, a worker from the UK. And those are the principles that we're trying to build on that. So it's also a way of building awareness around what the principles and practices of fair work and equity should look like in the platform economy.